Never underestimate. Never
Like I'm not shy. Miss Padilla?
Ms. Padilla?
I'm representing Ms. Padilla.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see you, Miss Padilla.
Do we have Ms. Radcliffe here? Thank you. Coach Resch, right in front of me. Mr. Sikorsky?
There is, right there.
Sorry, I'm the new guy, so I don't know everybody yet. Maybe in 3 years or so. And
Yeah.
Benya, Mr. and Mrs.
Miss Benya.
Ms. Benya. Awesome. Thank you very much. Faculty, after you come up and you do the presentation for your students, I'm going to ask you guys to go outside the door here, and we're going to have somebody take a picture of you and your student outside, and we'll email that to you, and you guys can just come right back inside once you're done. So I think we have everybody. We have a few stragglers. We'll go ahead and get started. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your morning. Very important. I know the administration supports the recognition of you, the students. It's important what you guys do on a daily basis, and people do notice. And that's what's important. You guys might go day by day and think nobody notices, but we really do. And we really appreciate the effort you guys put in. So we're representing Students of the Month from different departments. Now, without further ado, I'll pass it on to Principal Cordova.
Thank you. You know, it's very nice. I've been in so many meetings all these 2 days, and we were looking at data, basically the changes that have taken place of our Hayden, how you guys are doing better and better. And they're asking, what is the car Hayden is doing that is creating that change? And my answer to them is the staff and the students. They set those high expectations where they need to do, and because out of the 2,100 students, 2,000 students are amazing. 2,000, think about it. There's those 100 that we have to work because they're not in class or they're teaching or something. Those 100. But the 2,000 that still going to class are the ones making a difference. And that's why we're here, to recognize those that are making a difference. Because you're one of those that, especially a lot of you guys here, that think high expectations that you're going to be somebody in life. There's two types of people when you get out of high school. The doers and the ones that don't do anything. And it's up to you what type of person you're going to be. The one with the money and a good future, and the ones that don't have a good future. It'll be your choice. All of you guys are at the same stage. And that's why we're here, to recognize those, the doers, the ones that want to do and make a difference in their lives. And if you're not being recognized today, make it a goal to be recognized next month. Because all of you, I said this before, all of you are capable of being Student of the Month. Thank you.
We appreciate those words from our principal, Mr. Cordova. You saw him. You saw our JROTC leader kind of struggling with the microphone first, and he took it. He did not want me to speak because he knows I'm rooting for the Seahawks. He's a Patriots fan, but I got the microphone. Where the Seahawks fans at? The Seahawks. Where the Patriot fans at? Okay, all right. You guys need to figure out which side you're on. Okay. All right. I do have a little bit of advice for you guys, though. Everything Mr. Cordova said is absolutely true, and you can be a Student of the Month as well. I encourage you, though, to build a relationship with your teacher, all right? Build a relationship with your teacher. You need to talk to your teacher. Get to class early. You know, don't be running in after the bell rings. You know, if you got a question, don't be afraid to raise your hand. Don't be afraid to come back and talk to your teacher during lunchtime or after school. These are little things that you need to do to be successful. The teacher is not going to know they're not mind readers. They can't read your mind. They don't know what you're thinking. So you need to make sure that you ask for help. And the best way to do that is to build that relationship with your teacher. And the best way to do that is one-on-one or small groups. So if you can get there before school starts, if you can get there early before class starts, come see your teacher during lunch, because these are some of the hardest working teachers I've ever seen, and most of them are in their classrooms during lunch or after school. So take advantage of that. And that will help you, learn and do well on your tests and ultimately graduate and go to college. But building relationships is very important in all aspects of your life. And if you're not good at it, you've got 5, 6, 7 teachers that you see throughout the day with activities that you can practice on building those relationships. They do want to talk to you. They want to see you succeed. So with that, actually, if you're a teacher in the room, please stand up. Let them hear it, guys. Give them a little applause there. All right, without any further ado, we'll turn things over to JROTC.
Thank you very much. Our first department is the art department. Come on, technology. There we go. And we have Luis Castro, presented by Ms. Kano.
Okay, Luz is a very good student in my second art class. She comes to class on time. She does all her assignments and she finishes them usually before anybody else does. And her artwork is really nice too. So she works super, super hard in my class. So congratulations.
Sometimes when you run into problems, you have to adjust.
Manually?
Manual, technical difficulties. Our next department is industrial tech, specifically construction. Mr. Schilling presenting to Mr. Lopez. Areli Lopez. Miss. She's so excited.
When Areli came into the class at the beginning of the year, she was very quiet, didn't say much, was almost afraid of the machines to the point where I wasn't sure if I was comfortable with her operating them because she was almost afraid of them. And now she's to the point where she can take a project, takes it, completes it, does very well, and she's one of the leaders in that class now. She's made a big turnaround. She takes a project, completes it, and she's one of the better students in that class now.
So she made a decision to set the tone. Good
Yep.
job. Congratulations. Wow.
The next department is computer science. Mr. Herrera presenting to Rafael Acosta.
I'm just going to introduce Rafael or Rafa. I'm a teacher in the Center for Computer Studies, and right now he's in my VEX robotics class. And what they do in the class is amazing. But Rafa, he's very distinguished in the sense that he's an innovator. I mean, he's found some solutions to some things where we're doing a scissor lift, and his solution to the problem was to create an intricate scissor lift that can rise up and down, and right now it's at 2 feet, but we're working on trying to get it at 47 or 48 inches tall. So I mean, Rafa is doing a great job. I'm very proud of you. Good job.
The next department is the English department. Mr. Williamson presenting to Rebecca Payan.
Rebecca Payan is a great student, and in my class, which is Honors Junior English, She's always paying attention. She always has something to contribute to the discussion, very perceptive, very insightful, and she's always very respectful as well. And so, when I nominated her, her freshman English teacher and her sophomore English teacher also agreed that you are very deserving of this award, and I'm very privileged and honored to have her in my class. So congratulations.
Next, we have the ESL department. I believe Ms. Rodriguez will be presenting to Mr. Rivas.
I'd like to introduce Willie Rivas, who has been nominated not only by me, but also by Ms. Padilla. He's a great student. He is very active, he participates, and he has a very inquisitive mind. He also is active in sports. He is part of the soccer team. They had a game yesterday and they won. So he's a very deserving student.
And the next department is the JRTC. And our cadet of the month, student of the month rather, is Miss Alicia Hernandez. She's surprised, she's freshman. Cadet Hernandez has come to us from Alhambra High School. And so far in our program, she has started doing fantastic. Catching along, doing everything she should be doing. As a first-year cadet, she's leading already. That being said, we are going to work with her to take that discipline she's using in JRTC and apply it to some of her other classes. And that's what I'm looking for, okay? So great JRTC, and we're going to make her a well-rounded student overall. So congratulations. Next department, Marine Science. Ms. Ellickson presenting for Mr. Rosales.
Hi, Roger, my first year Marine Science class, and he's kind of getting by, doing okay. This year, as a second-year student, he's just hitting it out of the park. He's acing his tests, he's turning in great quality assignments, and he's signed up for a trip, he comes in for advisory. And it's so great to see a student who has some excitement for his subject, and I'm happy to reward that, so congratulations.
Next, we have the Math department with Mr. Armstrong presenting for Javon Lamb.
I am giving this award to Javon. Javon has gone through a lot of stuff in his personal life, and you would never know it. He is absolutely amazing. He comes in and gets help, and he does not give up. So I told him that I was giving him the award because he takes the licking and keeps on ticking.
Next, Performing Arts, Ms. Radcliffe presenting to Yuselin. Yuselin.
I've had the honor to have Yuselin in my class for the past 4 years, actually, and 3 of those years have been in my advanced company class. And I've become to rely on her ability in leadership, but also she's the most creative, innovative choreographer that I've pretty much ever seen come through my program, so I wanted to honor her for that.
Our next department is physical education. Coach Resch presenting to Ms. Angela Gomez.
Angela is a people leader in my people PE class, which is the student population that works with the kids who need a little more help physically, mentally, all that good stuff. But she is the most patient, caring, kind person. And if you've ever had the privilege of teaching her or being around her, I think you would know that as well. So I wish I had 150 more of you. So you're awesome.
Next is our reading department, Miss Lloyd, presenting to Danae Ingram Funk.
Because we only get to choose one person a year, sometimes it's very difficult to choose someone. But this year it was really easy. It was very easy. And I knew right away when it was my turn to pick who I would choose. And this is Danae, and remember her face. She's interested in everything, wants to join things, and become a leader. She's perfect. So I'm very, very happy to get this.
Next, we have the science department, Ms. Benya, presenting to Nia Chavez Cias.
This was a no-brainer for me because this young lady, I was not sure about her when I first saw her this year, and she has done a real turnaround and is working really hard. Her grades show it, her attitude shows it, and I love having her in my class. And if I had everybody like her, I would be so happy.
Next, we have the social studies department, Mr. Sikorsky, presenting to Giovanna Mendez. Giovanna.
It's actually Stephanie Midense. Stephanie is just a superb student. She's worked hard all year long. She's just a wonderful person. She shows a lot of confidence in the classroom. She thinks, she reasons. She's going to be a great success. Congratulations.
And our last department is the World Language Department with Dr. Sandoval, presenting to Mr. Aguilar.
It's a great pleasure to present this award to Uriel. Uriel's been in my class for 2 years, and he's the type of student that exhibits everything you want to see in a student. He gives great effort, he's dedicated. Anytime that he does start falling behind, he's the type of students that'll come in and give that extra effort to get caught up and get back on track. And he's always punctual, he's always there every day and on time, except for yesterday. I told him on Monday that I had nominated him for Student of the Month, and for the first time he came late yesterday. So I'm sure he's going to make up for that. So, but it's a pleasure to have students like Uriel.
Because he's like my coolest teacher. I was only late because I had to use the restroom.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for attending today. That completes our official portion of the Student of the Month ceremony. Before we go, I know we have two different principals rooting for two different teams, so maybe we'll find out there might be a friendly wager. of some sort that they could let everybody at the school know. But with fully pressurized footballs, I don't know how the Patriots are going to do.